OSD Audio Nero XMAX11 review. 11-channel Atmos power with real proof it delivers. Have you ever cranked your home theater to reference volume during a big action sequence and felt the sound go flat, congested, and slightly harsh right when it should have been glorious? I did that exact thing one Friday night. Guests over, movie at peak tension, and my receiver just ran out of breath. Embarrassing and avoidable. Drop a comment if that moment sounds painfully familiar. That knot-in-stomach feeling of knowing your system is the weakest link in the room never fully goes away. You try upgrading speakers, adjusting processor settings, and running room correction again, but the compression during loud multi-channel peaks keeps coming back. Every fix felt like a workaround rather than a solution. There had to be a calmer, cleaner, and more effortless way to power a real theater system properly. Don't just pick any home theater amplifier. Make sure it has dual toroidal transformers with a massive capacitor bank, so you never suffer that suffocating dynamic compression during the loudest, most critical moments of a soundtrack again. That search led me straight to the OSD Audio Nero XMAX11, and honestly, the first power on told me something was different. A home theater builder I know was finishing a dedicated screening room the night before a client walkthrough, running final audio checks late, and the XMAX11 drove all 11 channels through a demanding Atmos mix at reference volume without a single sign of strain, clean from the first frame to the last. Let me be honest, what separates this amplifier from the crowd is not just the raw numbers. 3 front channels delivering 310 watts and 8 surround and height channels delivering 135 watts, all into 4 ohms with less than 1% distortion, means every speaker in your array finally gets what it actually needs. The wideband frequency response from 5 Hz to 50 kHz means subsonic rumble and delicate high-frequency air arrive exactly as the mixing engineer intended. The XLR balanced inputs reject noise across long cable runs, and the 12-volt trigger syncs the whole rack automatically. This amplifier simply gets out of the way and lets the soundtrack breathe. After weeks of consistent use, the experience shifts in a way that is hard to fully explain until you feel it yourself. You stop monitoring your system and start losing yourself in the content, which is exactly what a great amplifier should do. A Yahoo Tech reviewer noted that the XMAX11 handled both subtle material and demanding action sequences without ever drawing attention to itself, staying composed under heavier loads in a way that genuinely impressed during extended testing. An immersive audio specialist, paraphrased in community discussions, described it as delivering the kind of clean, per-channel power that lets a full Atmos array run at reference SPL without fear of clipping across long multi-movie evenings. An audio forum user building a high-end separate system specifically placed the XMAX11 alongside much pricier competitors as a serious contender worth auditing carefully. Now, the honest part. At close to $2,000, this is not an impulse purchase, and it requires a separate AV processor since it handles power only, not decoding. That is the point, though. The division of labor is what makes it sound this clean. It is worth acknowledging that it runs warm and needs proper rack ventilation to perform reliably long-term. Invest in that ventilation, and this amplifier will likely outlive everything else in your rack. What would it feel like to finally stop worrying about your system and just watch the movie? The OSD Audio Nero XMAX11 delivers something most home theater upgrades only promise: a system that stays effortless, clean, and fully in control from the opening credits through the loudest climax of any soundtrack. Thousands of enthusiasts and custom installers are already running this home theater amplifier as the power foundation of their best builds. Results may vary based on your room and speaker pairing. Find the affiliate link in the description and pinned comment below and take a closer, unhurried look for yourself today.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.